Well, welcome, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising. I'm Karen, Veronica's Dreams Tarot. So today we are going to take a look at what you invite into your life, what you accept, and what you deny. This can be any life area, love, career, just in general. I'm not adding any thoughts. It's what resonates with you. This is from end of May to the end of June ish. So these are like current energies, and we'll take a look at those. We'll also give you tools for each one of those areas. And give me just a second. I do personal readings. The link to my website is in the description. I'm using Runik Tarot today. Okay, what do our Gemini need to know? What does Gemini need to know today? What they invite, accept, and deny. Ooh, does someone have some stress going on? A little bit. Felt a little bit tense, but we'll see what the reading says. Okay, let's get started. Okay, 3 cards for what we invite. Knight of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles, and 3 of Wands. Oh, you invite patience. Do you? Don't know what you accept. The Hierophant, 6 of Pentacles, Hangman. Okay, what you deny. 7 of Swords, Page of Swords, the Sun. The tool for what we invite is 8 of Swords. Tool for what we accept, King of Pentacles, and tool for what we deny, please. 5 of Swords. Okay. Queen of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck. So probably, so really this could be work related, home related, but more importantly, it is stability related. Probably. Now, I mean, take it as it resonates, and it'll make complete sense if it resonates what life area this is in. But and I don't use the bottom of the deck in these type of readings with as much weight as maybe in a regular reading. So what you invite, and what that means is you actually are inviting this into your life. You are asking for it. You know, when we send out an invitation, we're asking that someone joins us, and that's what this row is about. It's what you're asking to come in. And you have the King of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles, and 3 of Wands. So I feel like that energy is saying it's almost kind of like a feeling sorry for yourself, and but it's not just that. It comes from that Knight of Pentacles is a slow moving card, and it is about planting seeds, and you do invite those beginnings in, and you do invite that long-term plan, that long-term objective, because that's what the Knight of Pentacles does. He plants his seeds as he's moving forward, and there is forward movement. But I feel like there's also this energy that when things go slowly, you feel like you're, this 5 of Pentacles, you feel like you kind of feel sorry for yourself, but I feel like you almost feel doomed. Not doomed in a huge sense, so I want to be careful about saying that, but you almost feel like, oh, what's the word I'm looking for? You feel like, yeah, you feel like nothing can happen. You feel like, oh, it's never going to happen. I'm never going to get out of this mess. I'm never, that kind of feeling. Like you just feel almost destitute to some degree. Um, However, what you also invite is the Three of Wands. But to me, this is saying that you invite the waiting. You're asking for this for some reason. So, okay, so if we take a look at this, and your tool here is Eight of Swords. And what that tells me is that you're doing it to yourself. So, a lot of times with the swords energy, I feel like this is something that we're causing on ourselves. The Eight of Swords is a feeling of being stuck, but it's in our head most of the time. It's something that we're not seeing our way out of. So I feel like these this energy that you're inviting in, which is very slow and kind of not moving, but then feeling destitute about that it's not going anywhere. I feel like what you need to do is do something. Like you're stuck. So you need to take one step forward. The tool is to say, get yourself unstuck. Well, how do you do that? There's lots of ways to do that, and you can probably Google it to your heart's content. But you know, one of a simple way to start something is just start one little thing, and it doesn't even have to be like what these seeds that you're trying to plant. Like if it's a job or anything, it's just starting something, changing something up to get unstuck. It can be the littlest thing, and I need to take this advice as well, but um, just start something. So if you're feeling stuck at work and you don't feel like you can do anything about it at work, do something at home, do something for yourself, do something different, like change your routine. If you normally go to the gym at 4 o'clock, go at 4:30 or 3:30, or if you normally take an aerobics class, take a weightlifting class. Changing up something. Or let's say you've been trying to work out. Okay, start that. Or you need to eat better, or you need to start cooking dinners, or I don't know. I'm just thinking, just do something small. And when you do that small thing, then you feel good about that step, and it leads to the next step and the next step. Sometimes it takes a few times to try, but what this is saying is this is what you're asking for. And the reason why you're asking for it is because you're allowing yourself to be stuck. So the Three of Wands is not necessarily bad energy, but when we're talking about what we invite, this is not, this is waiting for our ships to come in, and you're just looking at them, not doing anything about it. The Five of Pentacles is kind of like that feeling of destitute, but there's help in the background and you're not doing anything about it. The Knight of Pentacles, however, is doing something. However, it's slow, and that's where your frustration lies, because it's not moving forward and you're not seeing the benefits, and therefore you feel like it's not working, and therefore you feel this Five of Pentacles energy and this Three of Wands, but you're asking for it. I just heard a really weird noise. There's no one home, so I was like, oh, what was that noise? It almost felt like music, but my phone's right here, so it couldn't have been. I'll have the TV on. Anyway, scary stuff. So that is what you invite. And then to work through that is that Eight of Swords. And then what you accept into your life, we have the Hierophant, Six of Pentacles, and Hangman. And when we talk about what we accept, is that we just accept this to be as it is. It's like it is this way. It's like accepting accepting that I'm trying to think of an example. I don't know. Accepting that I use the example of your house is dirty. Okay, I accept my house is a mess. I'm not going to do anything about it. I'm just accepting it. I'm accepting the fact that I'm not a very good cleaner. It can be negative self-talk as well. It can be positive self-talk too. What you accept can be a positive role, but what you accept is just accepting it and not doing anything about it. So if it's a negative, you're not changing it. You accept it as it is. So you have Hierophant, Six of Pentacles, and Hangman. So the Hierophant tells me that I feel like this almost has to do a little bit with your spirituality, maybe. It could also be commitment, that you're accepting this commitment as it is. And you're accepting the fact of Six of Pentacles that um, there's not necessarily even give and take, that you're giving more than you're getting. You're also accepting the fact that you're stuck. And this goes back to your top row, because the Hangman is in a contemplative mode, but you're just accepting that. You're not doing anything about it to change it. So you're just staying in that mode of Hangman. Like, I'm accepting the fact that I'm just here and I'm going to constantly look at this differently, but it is what it is. And I'm going to go, this is commitment, because I feel like you're accepting the fact in something that you're committed in right now. This could be work, love, anything, that there isn't equal give and take. You feel at this point, and you've accepted the fact that you're going to be the giver. Probably. I'm going to say that that's the way I feel. Like you're the giver. So keep that in mind, because I feel like, you know, it's interesting to me too, because the King of Pentacles comes up as a tool and the Queen of Pentacles was at the bottom of the deck. So this definitely could be relationship. But the tool is this King of Pentacles. So I think this is to take the lead, that you'll have to do. I mean, it's not a communication card, but it is, he is a leader. And to take the lead in this relationship, if you need to change it so that it's a more give and take, more balanced, then you need to kind of pull in this energy of this king and take the lead to show that. Also, I think that it could ask you to reach out to somebody because it's a tool, but I don't feel like that is. I think that's the persona that you need to take on, is that understand that you're successful and that, you know, you are a grounded person, and this, wherever you're at, is you too, and that you should be getting as much as you're giving. So you're accepting this relationship just as it is. And again, you're accepting the fact that nothing's happening with it. And I think this all kind of revolves around the same thing. I'm guessing this is more relationship, probably, but this could be a work commitment as well. So this could be work, career. It could be just something in general that you're feeling. What you deny, I'll show you the cards really quick. Seven of Swords, Page of Swords, and the Sun. So these are things that you're denying, and that you deny, that you don't let in, or you deny that they're there. So they're energies that you're just ignoring. Basically, that's what that is. So to me, that Seven of Swords says that there's something in your life that is unfair. And I'm going back up to that, what you accept. So there is something in your life where there is someone maybe not being really truthful, maybe being a little sneaky. It doesn't mean this is horrible. I'm not reading. I don't feel like it's, like they're having an affair. I'm not going to go there. But I feel like you're denying that there is something sneaky happening, or that you're being sneaky. Maybe you're the one being sneaky. But there is something, and you're just kind of ignoring that fact, that probably this needs to be communicated. Like, you're also ignoring the fact, or denying, that there needs to be communication with that Five of Swords. And you're probably also denying the fact that you may be keeping an eye on someone or something. But I think it's more about the communication, because this Seven of Swords, there's not a ton of swords here, but the swords make me feel like, well, there kind of is. At what point, you have to communicate and ask and find out, instead of allowing this energy to be sneaky. The other thing that you're denying is the Sun, and this is happiness and joy. And I would be really careful about this, because basically this is saying that you're denying either that you are, or you're denying it and not letting it in. So there may be more joy here than you're seeing right now because you're focused on maybe what's not so good. But I do feel like, yeah, I feel like that Seven of Swords energy, I would confront it. I mean, I think that's why, because you're denying that you need to communicate, and there's no communication happening here. Or if there is, it's surface communication. I think this whole thing needs to be discussed. If this all, especially if it's a relationship, even if it's work, because you need to like talk to your boss, or you know something needs to change as far as. But I think it's a communication issue. And the Five of Swords, I mean, I think this is kind of a decision making card too. So this is a tool for this row. And the Five of Swords reminds us, I want to take a look at this. I mean, I've just started using this deck and I really love it, but I've not found all of the nuances in the card. Yeah, this guy's the one, there's two people fighting back here, and he's either won or walking away. So I think that that's the tool here. And in a way, it's a decision. At what point do you walk away, and how much do you give in? If you fight, you can win or lose, right? That's the whole thing. The fighting is a chance. You're taking a chance. No matter what, when you're fighting for something, you could lose that battle or you could win that battle. So, you're going for it all, or do you walk away and just say, you know what, it's not worth it? But I don't think that that's the case. I think that the cards are kind of reminding me that you have to buck up a little bit and have this talk. Whether it means that you still walk away or not, it doesn't matter. But the cards are screaming to communicate with the Eight of Swords there, and the Page of Swords here, and the Seven of Swords. There's quite a bit of swords actually. You have a 5, an 8, a 7, a page, and a 5, and a, yeah. So there is enough swords here to go. This is a lot about communication and what you're thinking in your head. So I'd really take a closer look at communicating, and before you jump to any decisions, regardless of whether you're staying, fighting, leaving, whatever you're doing. I think the communication, and I think the Eight of Swords is this big. I think this tool is the most important one all the way down the line, because taking these little steps to get unstuck may help this whole situation, whatever it is that's going on, that has you, accepting these things. I think that will really help you. So there you have it, Gemini. I hope you liked it. Please hit the like button and give me a comment and let me know what you thought. And I appreciate you. Have a beautiful day.